This is BalaCore Fitness, and we're here on your hometown station, and it is your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, and we have some sad news that I'm here with Ellen Como as well, and I'm Danny Lou, that she's going to go over right now.
You have breaking news, and California Highway Patrol officers are investigating a fatal crash with 2 deaths in Canyon Country. The officials received a report of a head-on collision about 8:45 a.m., according to the Los Angeles County fire officials, and they responded to the scene along with CHP officers. They are still on the scene investigating, and the coroners should be there by now, and you can read the full details, and you can also get updates on hometownstation.com. Ugh, don't like delivering that one, but there it goes.
One other thing I just want to mention is just, I think we all do it, we try not to, but texting and driving, we just got to just take a mention of that. I try not to do it, but when I'm at a light, something happens, I do it. We should try to teach all of our kids by example not to text and drive, because a lot of these accidents, even on this morning news, report on regular.
Not this one. We're not saying this one.
Not this one.
We don't know anything about this one.
Right, not this one. But I'm just reminding people to not text and drive.
Right.
And that can be a big distraction, and more accidents are occurring. So let's get back to the BalaCore Fitness Show with Ellen Como.
There we go. And we're talking about self-talk, the things we tell ourselves that can prevent us from things, but there's also some positive self-talk that we can give ourselves. And that's what we really want to focus on, is the positive affirmations that we give ourselves. And even if you write 3 down that you want to bring into your fitness world. And I did this we have a Spring Your Body into Summer Shape program starting on April 1st. And it's a program that I'm going to be taking you through 90 days and teaching you about health and fitness and my 5 keys so you can unlock your power to your health and fitness. So with all of that said, self-talk is one of the ones that I talk about. And I have everyone write down 3 positive affirmations for their 90-day journey of health and fitness. And to keep remembering, now these affirmations could evolve, they can change. You can, add things on as you go. And your first affirmation might be to commit to the program. I'm going to commit to this program for 90 days. That is a positive affirmation. Mm-hmm. And that might be all you need. You might want to foresee what you're going to look like. In 90 days, I'm going to be able to fit in those size something jeans that I haven't gotten into in 6 months or a year. Then you can make it that specific too. So for everyone listening to the show today, if you're not in a gym or health and fitness, or even if you are in a gym and you are practicing health and fitness, write down at least 1 or 2 positive affirmations. Make sure it's all positive about your journey through health and fitness. And then say those things to yourself before you go to bed at night. And then say those affirmations to yourself again when you wake up in the morning. I do that before I go to sleep every night. Right before I go to sleep, I sleep on my left side. So right when I'm turning on my left side, I know I know my body just like naturally does that, and I go to sleep. And I know I have 5-10 minutes left, and I'll be off in dreamland. And I take those 5 and 10 minutes to give myself positive affirmations about what the next day is going to look like, about today, the good things that happened over the day, throughout the day, and the positive affirmations that I have for where I want my life to go. And so I go to bed with those affirmations in my head. Right before you go to sleep is such a great time to put positive, and then you go to sleep with all those positive thoughts. And you're probably going to sleep better, or even if you dream, you're probably going to dream a lot wiser. And then when you wake up, you're going to feel a lot better because you had positive. You don't want to go to bed right before you go to sleep at night with negative, like, I'm so mad at this person and I can't believe that's going to happen. And when I wake up tomorrow, this and this, I know this isn't going to go right. And oh my God, I got to go to the dentist and it's going to hurt tomorrow. Don't do that. I'm going to go to the dentist and it's going to be an enjoyable time, even if it isn't, my favorite place to be. I'm going to go because I'm going to get my teeth cleaned and they're going to be white and beautiful.
Is that the sound of the voice that you make when it's in your head? Because that's the one that I use. Like when I say, this is going to be the way it is, I'm going to be the way you talk. Uh-huh. Is that the way you hear it in your head too?
I think everybody has their own that little voice that they tell themselves.
Yeah, so I just wanted to see, because that sounded like mine.
That did?
Yeah, so.
Okay, that aggressive little tone that we get to ourselves that is negative. Don't do that. Right. Don't go to bed with that stuff. Go to bed with positive thoughts. And maybe find one thing out of the day that you want to remember and go to bed with that happened. It could be tiny. It could be a smile that somebody that you haven't met walked by, and gosh, that person smiled at me today. Never met them. That was really sweet of them to smile at me. Go to bed with that versus I can't believe that guy flipped me off while I was driving down the street.
Wow, we're getting into it now. But what I was going to say is, like those things that Ellen was saying, It is so hard because when you're sitting there trying to just go to sleep and rolling, I roll to my right side in case anybody wanted to know. She's the left side, I'm on the right side. Anyways,
It's
so
not
when I
together,
roll over
though.
on the right side, is that I don't really do that. I just like kind of review my day, and it might be hard to do 3 to start, or even 1 or 2, because if you've never done this before, it's like I'm really going to write this down. Or
That's negative talk. Look what he just
Oh,
did.
did you see that?
This is perfect. He talked
Exactly.
himself out of giving him 3 positive affirmations before he went to bed.
That's right.
You got to see that for yourself.
Yes,
I
we
love-
didn't even plan it.
love
what I'm
it.
saying
Right
is
there, right?
that's a very hard thing to do because I'm looking at 3. Like I'm really going to say 3 positive things about me. Come on. So in reality, what I'm trying to say is start with 1. If there's 1 you can start with, just do it tonight. I am whatever. But what I wanted to say with Ellen is that
No.
Am I not getting out of this?
You're already self-talked yourself and you can only do 1. Look how he did that. I'm so glad this happened, though, because this is a really good lesson for people that are listening to the show right now. Look how easy he took something and some good advice and turned it.
But 3.
Yes. It's not 5.
Okay.
It's 3.
I was starting with 1.
No, you start with 3.
Okay.
Don't talk yourself out of it.
Okay.
How do you know you don't have 3?
Okay, I do.
You do, don't you?
Right.
But if you tell yourself you only have 1, how many are you going to have?
I'm not sure, but I think we're going to break soon, and we can probably discuss this later. Is what I'm
No,
thinking.
I
It's
think
coming
people
up
need to
pretty
hear
soon.
this. I do. Because, yeah, he's got 1 more minute to put up with this. No, I'm kidding. So there you go, right? I just think it's great because now you got to actually hear it for yourself, how easy that can happen and how easy we can do this to ourselves.
Was unplanned.
Totally unplanned.
Yeah.
Yes. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I can't believe you just did that.
That's right.
So tonight when you're laying there before you go to sleep, now I really want you to focus on 3.
3.
3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So how about something that somebody did nice to you? How about something nice you want to do for someone the next day? And how about something great that you know is going to happen the next day for yourself? Like I'm going to walk in the gym and have the best workout ever. That
Ever.
would be a really nice affirmation for yourself. The best workout I've ever had. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to have that. Or I'm going to be able to get through that class without stopping today. Or I'm going to up my level 1 level than I've ever done before.
I'm going with
Something
let's
like
cut
that.
the French fries out today. How about that one?
Okay, I think
I
that's
like
a great
that
one. Okay, we're going to be right back. This is Ellen Como and Danny Liu on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
Welcome back to the BalaCore Fitness Show, where we just had some action on this show just for a moment if you missed it. And this is on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. I'm Danny Liu here with Ellen Como, and she has some breaking news.
California Highway Patrol officers are investigating a fatal crash with 2 deaths in Canyon Country. Officials have received a report of a head-on collision at 8:45 a.m. this morning, according to the Los Angeles County fire officials, and they responded to the scene along with CHP. The CHP officials are still on the scene and investigating, and the coroner should be there by now, and you can read the full details and get updated details on hometownstation.com. Well, we're talking about self-talk and how easy we can talk ourselves out of doing
It
something good
is
for us.
very easy.
And Danny just tried to do that last, and I wouldn't let him. And that's good too. Always have people in your life that are your accountability people that do care about you and love you and are going to tell you, wait a minute, no, don't go down that path because it's not good for you. You want that. So we're talking about self-talk, getting yourself into a gym, getting yourself into a class, making better choices for your food. And it's all going to be little things that you're telling yourself all day. And the one thing I do not want you to tell yourself, if you do have a bad day with food, or let's say you just didn't walk in the door of the gym, the first thing, if you really intended to and you didn't, reach out to someone around you that is kind of an accountability partner and let them know, I wanted to go to the gym today and I didn't. And let them talk to you and make sure it's someone that's going to speak positively back to you. Like, that's okay, tomorrow, let's do this. Or, hey, is there a class this afternoon? Let's get you in there. Hey, I'll go with you. Something like that. That's a really good way to go. Reach out to somebody to help you with your self-talk, to make it positive and to get in the gym or get in the studio or go out on your walk. And then number 2, if you do fall back on your nutrition, don't beat yourself up.
Nope.
Gosh, we are so good at beating ourselves up. Why do we do that? Why do we spend more time beating ourselves up than lifting ourselves up? I just don't understand that. We all do. We all have those moments. And I'm really trying, and I've been really working I'm on a journey of really not doing that anymore. And I'm sure it's going to come up, and I'm sure it comes up every day on little ways I don't even hear. And I want the people around me to say, did you just hear what you said to yourself? I'm like, oh my gosh, I just said that? I shouldn't talk about myself like that anymore. So, if you do go ahead and blow it, you have a bad meal, please don't beat yourself up. You see, I can't do this. I'm never going to be able to follow this nutrition. The whole thing needs to be thrown out the window. And no, it doesn't. You had a bad meal. As soon as that meal is done and you've acknowledged you shouldn't have done it, leave it, let it go, move on.
Yeah.
You can't go back.
We have so many years of our life that you make one little mistake, you just get right back on the trail. Even if it's 1 day, 2 days, you go away for a weekend for an anniversary. Like one of our members, they went and they had their wine, they had the food, they enjoyed themselves, because you're not here to work out to not enjoy your life.
Right.
So they went and ate the steak, whatever, came back, got back on the plan, and they're enjoying. They're still down 10 pounds. 6 pounds. I just talked to them yesterday.
They're doing amazing.
So they're right back on it. So
Yes.
enjoy your life too.
Yeah, enjoy your life. And then if you do have a bad meal, let it go. It's behind you. The good news is your next meal can be amazing. Instead, feel the power of having a healthy meal in your next meal. And then that one's going to be soon forgotten. So be careful on how you talk to yourself. And don't look at yourself in the mirror and pick out the little tiny things you don't like about your face. Focus on the things that you do like about your face. I know that sounds so little, but I hear it all the time. And your body too. I have women walk in, they're beautiful, and they'll go, but I don't like my stomach, or I don't like my arm. It's like, no. When you walk in a room, can I tell you, both men and women, when you walk in a room, nobody is looking at you like that. If you walk in a room and you are smiling, people are going to notice a person with a smile on their face. They're not going to notice that your arm might not be as small or big as you want, or your bottom is a little bit lower than you want it to be, or your stomach poofs out a little bit more than it should, than you think it should. They're going to see the smile, because they're going to see somebody that is really happy, and people love other people that are showing happiness.
Now, have we talked about, because we only have a few minutes left, about the
Oh gosh.
our program
Okay,
that's
let's do
starting?
that.
Because this is our last show before our program starts, and we want people to come in smiling and have fun and join in groups.
April 1st, we're starting Spring Your Body into Summer Shape. It's a 90-day program where I'm going to give you 5 tools so you can be healthy and fit. You're getting a full nutrition, men and women getting separate nutritions. You're going to get, you have to show up 3 exercises, 3 exercises.
3 classes.
3 classes a week.
And that
you
could be
have
a
to get-
half-hour class
Yes.
or an hour class. So literally,
And you have to get measured every 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
And if you meet those requirements, you're going to go into a bucket or a bowl. And if we pull your name, you're going to get $500.
$500 make you holla.
This isn't about weights and measurements. This is about showing up, being consistent, and changing your life. And you're going to have me as your personal coach. There's going to be 15-minute phone call increments set up, not only once, but if you need more than one, you might want 1 or 2 a month, I'm there for you. I'm going to be personally coaching you along the way for your 90 days, because I want everybody to get the most they can out of this program and change their life over to living a healthy and fit life. So our next meeting, we have 2 meetings. We have one at 7:30.
Saturday the 28th coming up.
Saturday, and at 10:30. And it's a seminar, and I get you in and out of there in 40 minutes. I am not long-winded. I like to give you all the information and give you the 5 keys so you have the power to have a healthy and fit life. And then you can sign up, and on your way, it's $249 for 90 days.
Wow.
And if you get people to join with you,
Your favorite hits from today. It's the Most Music Hour on AM 1220.
that's okay. And we all fulfill all the requirements. What happens is all your names go into the bowl. And then if we pick out one of the names of the 4, all 4 you get $500.
Right, you're going that 4 times.
Yeah.
And your names are all on it, and each of you will win $500.
So you up your chances.
So that's $2,000 we're giving away if you bring in 4 new people.
Yeah.
So it's amazing.
So you up your chances.
Absolutely.
You can't miss out on that.
All right.
So you can call us at 661-312-3130. You can go onto our Facebook, on BalaCore on our Facebook, or you can go on our website, BalaCore.net. So you have all different ways to get a hold of us. And until then, and I hope I see you Saturday, I would love to help you change your life over to a healthy and fit life. And until then, think about what you say to yourself today, and what are you saying to other people about yourself, and what are you saying to other people about them. Maybe take a step today to say something positive about yourself to somebody else and something positive about someone to them today. That's
I like
something
it.
you can do. I know. It'll bring some joy, won't it? And that's what it's about, is bringing joy out there. So self-talk, you can do anything you put your mind to. I know it's a cliche. It's a cliche that's been there for a reason, because it's true. No negative talk. I want everyone to go out and have a healthy, happy day today. Goodbye. We'll see you in 2 weeks.